Ah, we're live streaming. It is what is it? It's the Kent Beck Scrum. Just Matt at the moment. Matt, how are things going with you?
Hi, very good. Not much more. I'm just been reading a little bit more about Ember and creating components, and
Hmm.
just I'm not going to be. Well, I'm going to be try to be careful just in case what I do gets used. But I realize it could be just a spike too. So you know,
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah,
right?
you're definitely doing a spike, right? And so
Yeah.
now and then we'll see what we can use from the spike once you get it further.
Okay. So yeah, that's all. There's no not blocked or anything. Looking good.
All right, good stuff. Okay, then that's over to me. We had the marketing meeting where there was general steps forward. There's nothing intelligent I can say about it. I think one thing we did agree was that probably, yeah, we don't want bots greeting people in the new members where sort of people are sort of we're sharing the load, and we think the human touch there is really good. There was general agreement that having a bots to greet people in channels would be a good idea, like in projects.
Mm.
And I've actually also reached out to some individual project managers and said, "Oh, would you like bots in your channels to like greet people?" Particularly, this is because the when a person joins the Slack channel, it doesn't generate any notification. I don't know if you've noticed this, but often, like someone might join, let's say the event manager channel, and if you don't happen to go and look at the channel, then you know there's no way of knowing that happened. But the bot can detect it and could give the person a message saying, "Oh, welcome to so and so. This project is in Rails and Ember, and you could, this is the follow these instructions to get set up." So yeah, that's something to work on. Um, Anything else going on? I'm talking with Croft Academy South Africa about the new student. What else is happening? Arun is pressing interest in working on website one to find some things to do. I'm trying to deploy. What is it called? I'm trying to deploy Lockish's great new stuff for like manually updating the video links on website one, and it would have. I've tested it. It works on staging. It would have gone out live except for these ridiculous little intermittent JavaScript fails. So
Uh,
that's annoying. I was hoping that it would have been ready for me to actually use that functionality for Kent Beck today, but I guess it'll have to wait until tomorrow. Um, yeah, I think that's yeah. It was pretty much just the marketing meeting. Yeah, and anyway, so yeah, I just need to get on and get other stuff done. Particularly, I think the autograders thing. I'm also trying to sort out insurance and autograders, getting that completely running on Azure. So yeah, it looks like also Ashish is here. Hello, Ashish. How are you doing? We can't hear you at the moment, Ashish. Uh, Says video has been turned off to save bandwidth. Hi, Ashish. Yeah, I was also helping Ashish in the Met Plus install channel. And think maybe the key thing is to try and allow him to copy and paste screen shares or copy and paste from his terminal there. But yeah, I guess yeah, he's unfortunately bandwidth challenged, which is obviously very frustrating for everyone involved.
I forgot something too.
Oh, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty minor, but I think I know what I'm to do. But I've now tried twice to resolve the merge conflicts in Event Manager.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's something to do with he's he somehow upgraded the version of Rails by like a micro amount, like a
Yeah.
001, 00004 instead of 001 or
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think there's some incompatibility with our spec. There's some that we're getting from Git
Uh-huh.
because so I think the answer is could be I either have to I might just want to upgrade Rails to
Right.
5.
Yeah. So yeah, you're saying you think he's accidentally upgraded Rails or even intentionally, but it's a small thing and that's causing conflicts.
Conflicts.
Yeah. Should we look at it together?
Oh, if you want, yeah. I mean,
confirm your suspicions. I noticed that Ashish has just dropped back in. Hey Ashish, can you hear us? Oh, and Lokesh is here. Hey Ashish, can you hear us okay? I guess we're still having audio issues with Ashish. Ashish, I'd strongly encourage you to turn off your video when you have low bandwidth. Unfortunately, I can't turn off your video for you. You have to do that yourself. We'll go on to Lokesh until Ashish has managed to turn off his video. If you mouse over the Jitsi, Ashish, there's a video button that says Start, Stop Camera at the top of your screen. Do try and stop the camera so that we can have a chance of hearing you. Hey Lokesh, how are things going with you?
I haven't really started working on anything, so there's no update from last meeting.
No problem. Great. Nothing blocking you?
No.
All right. Okay, we'll go back to Ashish. Can you hear us, Ashish? Can you try saying something? Hello, Ashish.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you turn off your video?
Yeah, I can hear you. Both of you.
Can you turn off your video? Ashish, can you turn off your video? I'm going to try and show you, Ashish. You see, I'm sharing my screen. There is a button that says Start, Stop Camera at the top of the video environment. You need to stop the camera or we don't have any chance of hearing you. Yeah. So that is one of the difficulty, one downside that we have here of Jitsi is, at least in Hangouts, when I had the control thing installed, I could turn off other people's videos. But now it relies upon people turning them off. Hello, Ashish.
When I was trying to...
Yeah.
When I was trying...
I'm afraid that I just can't hear you, Ashish. We'll have to... I'm gonna tell you in a different channel. Matt, do you want to start?
Yeah, when I was...
Sorry, Ashish, it's just not working. Matt, did you want to show me the issue that you're having and I can try and help you?
I think I just realized something. Maybe you can confirm for me. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, great. This is his PR. Files changed. This is commit. Because I've got a couple commits in here. No, this is his.
Okay.
So we're getting some stuff from Git, but he included gemfile.lock.
Uh-huh.
But okay, but he didn't include the gem file. And he's got different gems. So it doesn't, it almost doesn't. Wait, looks like the wrong commit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It looks like the one that I did. So if I take his fixing PR conflict, okay, here. Okay. Here's the gem file lock. See how he's gone from 5.
Yeah, it's gone for was action cable 5.01 to 5.04. Yeah.
4,
yeah. Now I guess that's it. It sounds to me like there's a problem there that the gemfile.lock was not committed in the first place. Do you know what I mean? Right? Because that's what happens in as much as.
Oh, do you mean his first?
No, I'm saying like if in the event manager in the original thing. Well, I tell you what. Let me share my screen and I'll show you. Let me navigate and show you what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So, come on, brain. Let me lock onto a different screen. Oh, the other thing, of course, we've got the local support meeting coming up, which I'm now doing. But so this is event manager. Oh gosh, that's like I typed in the wrong thing there, and I tried to type the word event manager, but the Jitsi kind of interpreted it as okay, event manager. You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got the pull request. Well, before we even go there, right? Let's just check. So gemfile.lock exists already in the project. So that's right. There's no particular reason that he should have upgraded the thing unless he deleted gemfile.lock. Like the gemfile.lock should, in principle, prevent him from, upgrading unless he does like bundle update, which he may have run, but that's another story. But so, which is the pull request that you're particularly interested in?
The top one is.
Mm-hmm.
Did too. We can look at either.
Okay, but anyway, so we've got this one here, right? And so now he's got these two commits, and now this is your attempt to merge the conflicts, right?
Right, and multiple attempts, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we've now got, I mean, the CI has failed. It's now not saying that there's a merge conflict anymore.
Right, there's no merge conflict. I resolved.
Yeah, right. So you've repaired it. Right, great.
But there's a gem file lock problem.
Okay, well, you mean, I don't know, is there a problem per se? I mean, what we've got is, according to this, that certain things here have been like removed. Yeah, now these are things where it looks like the RSpec stuff was attached to the cutting edge, like the bleeding edge of the RSpec in the Git repos, and it's been replaced. I mean, that's a sensible change in as much as if these have now been released as gems, right?
Right.
This is now they're replaced and they're accessible via gems, and if all the tests pass, then that's great. That
was my attempt, and it didn't work.
But why do you say that it didn't work?
If you go to Travis, you'll see.
Okay, so it's failing on right. So yeah, so the merge conflict has been removed, but it's failing on Travis. Okay, fair enough. But then, so let's have a look at what's the failure that we get on Travis.
Very not terribly helpful, but
let's have a look.
Yep.
Okay, so this one. So that, I think we can't leave that by itself. I think the issue there is that okay, so the problem there, right, is that the gem file lock has been updated without updating the gen file. Right? So if we go back and look at the, original code base and we look at the gem file, so let's have a look. What now? Yeah. So like it has to stay on this, right? We can't.
That's what I figured. That last thing was just me flailing.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, in some ways, what we need here is to kind of remove your commits and go back to. I mean, what I would do is, if I were you, is I would maybe check out this commit and then force push it to this branch to kind of blow away these 4 things, right? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Is that something maybe I should do, or do you feel confident to do it?
Problem is that these are coming from his.
Right, but that doesn't matter if we get. See,
I'm a contributor. I just haven't touched.
Yeah. Maybe I don't have contribution access rights.
I mean, I do. So
Yeah. I mean, and well, I may have them as well, actually. I mean, so the thing, I guess what I guess what I really should do now is I should go and do the local support meeting. This is maybe something we can look at later. In principle, if you checked out this commit,
yeah,
you could force push this commit, which would have this history, hopefully, and get rid of your things, and then I could take another look at it, and we could maybe find a better way to go.
yeah. Why don't we do that? I'm just a little confused about how it's actually working for Zizo.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think it's the kind of thing that I can probably help figure out for you, but I better go and do the local support meeting first. But you want to get? Why don't you have a go at? I mean, well, actually, the simpler thing, rather than doing force pushing, would be if you create a new pull request based on this commit. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Right. So you could do checkout -b, and you could like check out that commit. Yeah. Locally, if you pull it down locally, and then you could check out -b Zizo test, mat test incorrect column name, push that branch up, and then open a new pull request, right?
Okay, it's as easy as that. Just create a new branch, pull.
Yeah. Get your local repo into the state. So you just git check out that ID. That will give you the exact snapshot at that time. Git check out -b, mat test for what Zizo.
Okay.
Push that up, do a pull request, and we can then see the same. We'll see the equivalent thing as the pull request was before you added these changes.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, if you do that, and then let me ping me that, and I will sort you out, or I'll have a look. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I'd like to see or you'll tell me exactly what you do if you do anything.
We'll look at it together. I'll give you.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks, Matt. All right, a good scrum. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye.